I am so incredibly in love with Hannah Ann.
Yeah. Excited?
I'm so excited, man.
We got 5 ring, man.
All right.
Whoa.
I am choosing Hannah Ann because I'm 100% certain, and I want to choose her every single day.
Mr. Slush.
Hey. I just want you to know how much your daughter means to me, and with your blessing, I would love to ask her to marry me today.
I 100% trust Hannah's decision, and we want to give you and Hannah our blessing.
Will you marry me?
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my word.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Peter chose Hannah Ann, and the two are living happily ever after. No, they're not. All season, we've been promised a dramatic finish to the end of The Bachelor, and last night, finally, all of those dramatic statements came true. And that means, once again, it's time for America Loves Ted. Joining us from Bachelor Nation headquarters / our control room is Bachelor Nation President Ted Johnsen. Good morning, Ted.
Good morning.
Okay, Ted, now the audience and I, are we being tricked here? Everything looks magical. Peter picked Hannah Ann. It's all over, right?
That's what they want you to think.
Okay.
No. I thought the same thing about 45 minutes into the show. I said, oh no, we've been promised drama. They delivered. But let me go back a little bit and kind of set the scene for what we're dealing with here. We've got Madison and Hannah Ann. Hannah Ann's the one he proposed to right there. Madison is the one he fell in love with and wanted to propose to, but he dumped her. Or she dumped him. She dumped him, I'm sorry. She dumped him, and then he goes, okay, I guess Hannah Ann will do. Hannah Ann was plan B.
So again, Madison, he's head over heels.
Head over
Nutter,
heels.
butters, love her. She's like, not so much, dude.
Yeah.
He has to come back with his tail between his legs. He goes into the outback with a kangaroo, pulls a ring out of a marsupial's pouch, gives it to the backup, which is, excuse me, but she's the backup, Hannah Ann, and Hannah Ann says yes. That's where we are, right?
That's where we are. And remember, Peter's mom did not want Madison. She wanted Hannah Ann.
Got it.
And remember, Peter's mom is very emotional.
Very emotional. Okay, now audience, for the rest of the segment, listen to Ted carefully. Barb, Peter's mom, loves Hannah Ann. Loves and can't stand Madison.
So, we have Barb's reaction to Peter telling her he chose Hannah Ann. Leo?
On the last day in Australia, I got down on one knee and I asked Hannah Ann to marry me.
And
I think she's happy.
Well, an audience, Ted will back me up here. We cut that shot in half.
Yeah.
She went on crying for another 7 seconds.
They had to fan her out.
Yes. Okay, so everything's great, right? Right, Ted? Mom's happy, Peter's happy?
Yes. Or are they? So fast forward a month from the proposal.
Okay.
Peter's going, yeah, maybe she was plan B. So Hannah Ann shows up at a house in Los Angeles in which Peter says, I'm not necessarily feeling it. And as we see here in the bottom left corner, that is Peter's mom on TV, live TV, reacting to Peter and Hannah Ann breaking up.
No, ABC did not.
That is production at its finest.
Look, see, Director Leo would do that too. I love it. Look at that. Look, no, audience, seriously, look at Barb's face. Look at that. She's legit mad, right, Ted? That's not an act.
Oh, she is not happy. Because later, Hannah Ann came out to the live studio audience, and Barb was like, hi.
Okay, what happens now, Ted?
So, Chris Harrison, who doesn't make house calls, goes to Auburn, Alabama to meet Madison. And he goes, here's the deal. Peter got engaged to Hannah Ann, but he's single.
What?
So then he says, and so now we also have Barb's reaction. As Chris Harrison is telling her,
look at her face!
Did you make a mistake? And Madison is like, yes. And yep, there's the eye roll. So then Madison goes back to LA to rekindle with Peter.
Wow. Please tell me we have another soundbite.
We do have another soundbite. Here is, I don't want to oversell this.
Okay, go ahead.
So Madison live with Peter on the couch. Do you remember the Woman's Survivor Season 1, where if someone was thirsty on the side of the road, she saw him, she wouldn't give him a drink of water.
Yes.
Classic. That is an iconic reality TV line. This next soundbite will go down in reality TV history. This is Peter's mom reacting to Madison. Go ahead.
So, Barb, how do we turn the page and give this a shot together?
Chris, he's going to have to fail to succeed. That's it. Chris, all his friends, all his family, everyone that knows him knows that it's not, it's not going to work. So we've been trying to help him. Would we want it to work? Yes.
I'm telling you, I am telling you that I love Madison, and that should be enough. Please.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I wish I could just be funny and snarky. That is awful. I'm sorry. I'm not in the habit of busting on moms. I love my mom. That is as a son, that is an awful, awful, awful thing to do to her son. And embarrassing for that young lady. I don't care how it turns out.
And, I mean, why would Madison want to be a part of this?
Why would you ever go to, I would never go to a cookout. I wouldn't go to Christmas. I wouldn't go to Arbor Day at her house.
And that, and Barb, she said a lot of other things too. So, I mean, that's not the only soundbite. There's several others. And she said she's been getting a lot of love through her DMs. I think those probably stopped.
Well, okay. This has got to be my favorite Bachelor segment ever. I am telling you. Ted, thank you so much. Another great season. Ted, everybody. Seriously, you're a mom. I'm not. That's awful.
Right.
I don't care if you really feel that way. I'm sure my mom didn't love everybody. Thank goodness. Let me be clear. My mom loves Colin, and I love my mother-in-law. Thank goodness. I'm sure my mom hasn't liked everybody that I've dated. But you don't say that. That's putting undue pressure on your kid. I mean, you can give them gentle look. If the person that you're going out with is a heinous hose beast, then you know what I mean. Then you can say, okay, but you just don't like her.
That's making it all about you and not about your child. And
yes.
I think that there's lots of ways you can constructively. I mean, none of us are perfect as parents, but there are lots of ways that you can communicate and help them learn from things versus doing that. That is the worst.
That's really bad. That's really bad.